Hello and welcome to another episode of Friday Fly Day. It's a series by Crazy About Fly Fishing, and today we're going to be tying a pattern based on a spam and eggs fly originally designed for bonefish in Hawaii. I have repurposed it here and I use it for snapper over the mudflats, especially in the Hauraki Gulf or in the Waitemata harbour when I'm drifting on a sinking line. It's been very successful for me, so follow along and enjoy. We're going to be tying this fly on stainless steel Kumho hooks from Fly Tyers Dungeon, available from I Love Fly Fishing. They're a size 2 hook and a short shank. We'll be using dumbbell eyes, 4.8mm. I generally use yellow or red. Using some hare's fur dubbing. For the tail we're using some EP fibre. There'll be a bit of orange marabou in there and some hackle. We'll be using orange 3/0 uni thread. And the rib is going to be a piece of 10 or 20 pound nylon. Also be using some small barred rubber legs, and we'll be using UV clear fly finish thick to finish the fly off. Okay, with the hook and the vise, start laying a base of thread. You can go all the way to the bend of the hook, but not past it. Otherwise your tail will be sitting weird. Then come back a bit, but leave yourself a bit of room where you tie in the dumbbell eye, because you need to leave some room for when you put the rubber legs. Okay, so do your figure of 8. Make sure these dumbbell eyes are in nice and tight. Now you can tie this fly on a long shank hook as well, if you want to give yourself a bit more room. Okay, that should do. Now, wind back. And we're going to be using a bit of EP fibre here for the tail. Okay, you want to figure out the length. I'm kind of trying to work out. I make it about double the length of the fly. I tie that in all the way so it gives it a little bit of body as well, and then a couple of wraps underneath. Okay, now I'm going to turn the fly around, and underneath this I'm going to be tying in a bit of orange marabou. Hard with that hook shank there. Okay, that sits underneath. Put it back up. Fold it over the hook. Okay, there we go. And now to tie in the rib. I'm going to wax the thread a little bit and put my hare's fur dubbing. So I can keep it nice and spiky. I'll use my toothbrush, old toothbrush, to fluff it up a bit. And now I'm going to tie a piece of hackle in, ideally with nice long fibres. Something like that will work, and then strip that back. Tie that in. And now I just use hackle pliers to wind that tight wraps forward. I want a lot of wraps on this. Okay, and you get your rib to lock that down with. You can zigzag it to try and avoid capturing too many fibers. Oh, cool. Too many fibers there. Okay. Around. Tie that off. Clip that. I'll chop that bit off later. Okay. Have a look. Get that extra bit of hackle off. Be careful not to snip all your fibers and things. Not essential, that bit anyway. Okay. Now I'm actually going to turn the fly completely upside down. For this bit, and make sure all of that's clear. So I'm just going to push those fibers back a bit. This is where we're going to use our rubber legs. I use 3 strands normally. Okay. So I want to get them roughly in the middle of the rubber legs. Fold those over, and I'm going to just tie them in so they sit out to the sides. I'll trim these in a second. I won't be trimming them a great deal. Okay, now just whip finish in front of there. A long shank hook might help you the first couple of times get a bit of room, and it still works. All my first ones were tied on long shank hooks. I just like the short shank, little perfect mule for a snapper to just grab. Okay. Snip that off. Okay. I'll use my UV clear fly finish, put a bit of a lob up there. Let it sink in. Make sure you clear the hook eye. Okay. Sink in a bit. And now just kind of keep these out to the side, give it a quick blast, and just sort of adjust them as you put them out to the side. Only a couple of 10 seconds or so, and you flick those extra bits off. Remove those. Just chop that off. Additional bits of UV you don't really want. Bit of over spill over. So you want these legs to really move. Okay. Turn the fly right way up again. A couple of things left to do. Now I'm going to put a bit more. The snapper really crunched this, so I do put a bit of UV on here. Okay. All up on there. Okay, that should fit in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Sharpie permanent marker. I'm going to grab the tail, sort of roll it up a bit, and then just bar it. Yeah. Get a bit of a bar tail there. And I'll trim the rubber legs to length, which I still keep pretty long. Just going to go close to the halfway on the tail. And that's it. That's the fly finished. As I said, it works really well. It works really well for snapper. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed learning how to tie a spam and eggs fly for snapper in New Zealand. If you enjoy these videos and you'd like to see more of them, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified of all the future videos in this series, and leave me a comment to let me know what patterns you'd like to see me tie in future videos. See you in the next one.